historic Fenway Park in Boston. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Mookie Betts. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Mookie, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, first pitch coming up. And getting to start for the Red Sox, Randy Johnson. Singing the numbers he's racked up in his career are almost unprecedented.
Over 5,000 strikeouts, and I think it's in the head of his opponents. It's almost like guys expect to strike out. Can't wait to watch his electric stuff in this one.
Now it's the right fielder, Sean Green.
Number 15, Sean Green.
Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone, and we are underway.
First pitch, 7-10.
And takes low for ball one. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line drive. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Alejandro Kirk.
And boom, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Infielder shifted to the right, shortstop just to the left of second. Kevin Biggio stands in now and watches strike one. Johnson, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. And now the lefty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
And the 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Will Bichette up to the dish. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Toronto nothing. Sox come to bat. Back after this on the show. Slab, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And it goes just foul. And the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the right field.
Hank Aaron up next for the Red Sox. 8th in RBIs in the American League right now. Just missed. Kikuchi, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. Here's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Davis on at first, nobody out. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. Can't glove it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Batting third.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Hank Aaron.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it. That's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Yeah, that's outside. And the count is 1-1.
The Sultan of Swat, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Clout, Babe Ruth.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
It's a good take.
Way upstairs, 3-2 now. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Got him. And now 2 gone. Mike Schmidt up next for the Red Sox.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And the first offering is not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That clips the corner. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. David Ortiz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And they take care of Schmidt for the out. And the inning is over. And the Red Sox leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Carlos Delgado. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And he deals. And a strike.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Berg. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Catch up to the heater.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 3 hits and a loss last night. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Johnson, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Wouldn't chase that time. And that's through there for a strike.
2-2.
Fair ball.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 6 in the series so far. First offering. Runner goes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Man at first, 1 away. Slides for the stop. To second, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Turner now.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That one misses, and that is ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. The pitch. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Boston. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And here it comes. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
A line to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And forget it. He sends it out of here. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0.
It's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. outside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the left shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Batting average this month over 400.
Right through there for a strike. And there's 1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a pitch. And that one hammered. Green going back. Let's get over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. In there at the knees, and that's strike one. Runner at second, nobody out. Comes up empty.
0-2.
And down on strikes he goes, and one away.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low-ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Still stepping in for Boston, Jonah Heim.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting number.
And here is Luis Aparicio.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike. One run across to the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Our biggest concern, other than injury after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Davis in the box now. 4 balls and a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. That's a base hit. Run scores. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out. Not down, and that ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Jays nothing. Top half. The third inning, here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
The pitch. Up the middle. Off balance throw in time. One up, one down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one at triple digits.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Strike two.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, it's 2-2. Red Sox by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Bounce to the left side. Schmitty over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder,
Sean Green next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. That pitch is downstairs. Wouldn't chase that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Full count.
2 outs. Yeah, there's ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Biggio, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No, the 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Green leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And another ball. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Left-hand batter waits. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Blue Jays held in check. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. The pitch. And a foul ball. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right? Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat. Frustrating end to the at bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit over for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bruce, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. The Babe is one of those guys with a larger-than-life personality, Boog, and that's something you see from him on and off the field. He's certainly one of the most recognizable figures in the history of sports.
And that one is lifted in the air. Springer there makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. That
One
misses,
ball, no strike.
and that's ball 1. Just off the inside edge. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And now the lefty. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Ortiz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one pulled foul.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
The other way, and that's just foul. It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you call one. You remember it? Be honest. You remember that?
I do. I sacrificed a bracelet for it, but it was worth it.
Throws to first. Out number 3. One left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bo Bichette. Johnson back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Bichette, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Started to swing, held up. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. There's a strike.
Just a beautiful backdoor slider. if you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Got him. And one out. Carlos Delgado next up for the Blue Jays.
Carlos Delgado.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Davis has it sized up. That's out number 2.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Red Sox leading it by 2. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's too high.
That's the ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. Into the monster seats and gone. He circles the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. When you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Base is empty with 2 away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And a strike on the outside edge. In the air, right field. Aaron gets under it, brings it in, and that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now at Fenway. Bottom 4. Here's Mookie now.
The second baseman, Mookie.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history.
Turns and fires the bats. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kurt calls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 23.
So 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He swings and fouls one off. A sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah Kwan.
So 2 down now, and here is Jonah Heim. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it hits off the monster. And that's a 2-out double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And stepping in is the speedy Luis Aparicio. Fought off foul. Bounced out to short. Bichette. Over to first. Third out. And the Red Sox lead one. But they still lead it 2-1.
When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, it's your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, but you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now?
Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Jays, Justin Turner. Johnson back to work. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do.
Now catcher,
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
That's towards center. Davis has it sized up. Nabs it 2 away down.
now left field.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Rounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. The line and the pitch. Swings through that.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering upstairs.
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The Red Sox up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball.
Outside.
In the air out to center. And it drops in. And that turns the lineup over.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Sean Green. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The Jays trailing by a run here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Rips one to right. And takes the play, and that is that. One left for Toronto. They're down 2-1. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The right field.
Here's some real power at the plate. Hank Aaron.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome. It seems like within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is downstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a low 2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses, and now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Soft contact in the air, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ruth in the box again, takes a strike. Next offered in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. And the pitch. Just missed. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count is 2-0.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Splits the plate, and it's 2-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Two and 1 now. And another ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one.
Almost that whole ball's in the strike zone. I don't even know why that's a ball. Come on.
Up the middle, Aparicio in plenty of time to first, and they get Biggio for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hank makes the grab. 2 down. So up next, Carlos Delgado. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Blue Jays down a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Two outs. And
Nope.
ball one.
Ball. One ball, two strikes.
That one not close. 2-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back inside Fenway Park. Well, we go bottom six. Here's a big power threat. Mike Schmidt. And the pitch. That one hit to right. Green drifts towards it. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one just misses.
Outside.
A ball and no strikes. And that's down and away.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
2-1's the count.
It's the slider in there for a strike. Not close with that one. 3-2 now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Springer going back. And it's off the Green Monster. Now around second, going for third. The relay. The tag. Out.
The times that these guys take infield ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third.
Wow, look how close that was. Talk about barely out. Oh, what a perfect tag. Tags him right on the hand he's sliding and reaching for the bag with. Wow, look at it. Jeez. Slid to the wrong side. If he slid to the inside of the bag, he would have been safe.
You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting it out.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And George makes the grab. And Betts is set down. And that is that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're on. Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike. And there's a strike in the outside corner.
Backdoor with the breaking ball just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Goes down looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And the batter is George Springer.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Raleigh Fingers gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
That one missed. Raleigh, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball there. And that one clips the corner.
1-2.
Lifted in the air, right field. Aaron moves towards it. He's got it. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 2.
Turner climbs in on that right side. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Bounce to the right. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check, and they trail it here. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Mitch White.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that. Soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
The pitch. Tatis stands in now and watches strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yimi Garcia preparing to come on if needed. Mesa also getting ready. Tatis waits. This one popped up. Drops into the glove, and a quick out, number one.
The batter, the catcher, Jonah.
Now here is Jonah Heim.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ripped on a line. Green calls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 11.
Luis Aparicio up next for the Red Sox. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that ball.
Righty to the plate. Strike one. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Slider misses outside. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that is the third out of the inning.
Yo, now who is this? Ringing my phone at 3 in the morning. I'm in the zone, leave me alone, please. I've got a habit of doing my own thing. So if you wouldn't mind, I'ma recline. I'm my own king.
Back here at Fenway, ready to begin the eighth. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Raleigh back to work. That's outside. And it's 1-0. And fouled off. Righty delivers. Next offering misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
He was swing and a miss. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Tanner Scott into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
And now here is Sean Green.
Outside.
That's outside. Ball one. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
This to center field. And there's 2 away.
Now back, second baseman.
And next for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. That's in there. 0-1. Kicks and deals. That's out to center field. That gets down for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And the next pitch is way outside. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. The shortstop takes the ball. Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That's out number 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back in Boston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Eric Davis.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. Get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And he deals. And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
There now 2 balls and a strike.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Good eye in that spot. Hard ground ball, base now. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now back, right field.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Hank Aaron. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive out. Davis gets his lead at first with nobody out. Oh, he does doesn't get the call. 1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Up and in, 2-1. Right-handed reliever. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight, one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Started at the 3-1. Now a check. And down to first we go. And no swing, says Joe McDonald.
His ability to draw walks
Number
has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And next for the Red Sox, Babe Ruth.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
This is again 5 in a row.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Double play ball to second. Tags the runner. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Now third baseman, Mike.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And here it comes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-hander kicks, deals.
You got a full count.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
First and third, 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. He's already homered in this game. So a change being made at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Ozzie Smith. White checks the runner. Smith gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more.
Line drive, base hit. Run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Blue Jays 1. And we're back. We go to the 9th, digging in. Carlos Delgado. Now into the game, Jim Edmonds. He takes over as the new first baseman. And a pitch. That one clips the outside corner. Strike one.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one fouled off. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits.
That's the ball.
A little bit low.
Two.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now it's the Toronto. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Eric Gagne. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 38, Eric Gagne.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. The Red Sox leading by 2 here at the top of the ninth. He goes down looking.
Well, I wouldn't know personally unless you're going to consider like Little League exploits, but it's got to feel good to break off a curveball like that and completely lock a hitter up, especially on the front door. Listen, I've been on the receiving side of that. It's not a good feeling, but that's really good pitching right there.
Next to hit, George Springer. First pitch misses.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And another ball. That one's spoiled, and The count now 2-1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
This could end it. Two down, nobody on. And that'll do it.
The way pitchers do it in this one, you get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.